Hyde Park conspiracy is revealed. Crossovers to face cancellation. A 3-horse race now. With the SLPP upped, UNP becomes concerned. Deputy Ruan consoles the hurt ones. Some in the SJB cannot call Sajith Sir. Sena Singhi's ploy to replace Madhuma Bandara. Jinnage's hints at Kalutara Rohita, worried after switching sides willingly. A decision to gag Lalkantha. Ex-JVP members now have a chance. They have enough jobs in attacking AKD.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
Hyde Park conspiracy is revealed. A vast majority of the record 39 presidential candidates are dummies who intend either to promote one of the key contenders or bent on personal gains. Win or lose, there are a handful among them like Nuwan Bopage and Sirithunga who use the opportunity to promote their ideals. The race is among the AKD, Sajith and Ranil trio, with Namal and Dilith not seeming to give up that easily. With both Ranil and Sajith now fully into the game, some of their respective backers have left them while others have taken their place. Irida Deshaya, published by UNP Deputy Leader Ruwan's Wijaya newspapers, reports that SLPPers are the key advocates of the big boss who contests as an independent. He has now become their own. They are now giving big airs to the Elephant Party ones. This has spread from the bottom to the top now. The SLPP people handle most of the marketing work for the big boss. The office in Kota doesn't get involved at all, so small hiccups are making their appearance. His old guard questions if they don't have anything to do on his behalf. Even though that report looks a little exaggerated, it is difficult to dismiss the story altogether because of an incident that happened last week. On the 17th, there was a big event at Water's Edge, Bataramula. Consensus was reached by 34 political parties and alliances to support Ranil. Here, he said that the Puluwan Sri Lanka agreement was signed not only for the purpose of building a political alliance, but also for the purpose of building the future of the country and the people. Representatives of all the parties and groups who joined him were present on this occasion, but some UNP leaders got hurt that they didn't get proper recognition. UNP Deputy Leader Ruan, too, was relegated to a back seat. When asked about that, Ruan said a different story. The president contests as an independent with a purpose. If our leader becomes the president, it doesn't matter where we are seated. Maybe that was an attempt at self-consolation. However, it appears as if the UNP people are getting sidelined. At several UNP working committee meetings, Ranil said this will happen. While you guys fight here, Prasanna and Lanza work hard. I am sure of winning. Then Prasanna and Lanza will win big at the general election. I cannot imagine how many of you will be able to win, he said. The same thing is happening in the SJB as well. After the formation of its alliance, some of those hard workers are now getting ignored. Last week, this was discussed at Ranil's campaign office at Flower Road. Now, the SJB is having a lot of trouble. There is big opposition to Sajith's trio, Wajira said. Who are those three? Asked an MP. Why? It's Sajith's Lucky, Marikar and Sena Singhi. What about General Secretary Madhuma Bandara? Another asked with great surprise. Vajira explained the situation. Now Ranjith too is worried. He knows the game Sajith played to appoint Sena Singhi in his place. He is also confused by Sajith's plan to make GL his Prime Minister. Now everything happens through those trio. No one else knows anything. According to what I know, not only Thalatha, Kabir, Harsha and Iran, but also people like Atanayake and Imitiaz are worried. While Wajira continued, Dolawata too spoke. Not only those people, but some of the party leaders who have joined the alliance have now fallen to the level of nobodies. It is said that Lucky uses Madhuma Bandara to try to get things hushed up. Wajira and Ravi K continue to keep a watch on the SJB's internal strife. They plan to woo at least 3 or 4 of them to their side. By the way, reports are appearing about the secret talks that are taking place. Titled, A Late-Night Conspiracy in Hyde Park, a news article says the opposition has got to know about secret talks that were held in a penthouse on the top floor of a large mansion located in Hyde Park, Colombo. A leading businessman who owns the house and has connections to politics has also participated in these discussions, which were held in the night for the past week. Several members of the SJB and SLMC participated in the discussions. SJB media spokesman Marikar has made a statement, saying it is a matter of class. Marikar said previously too that some are still with them who slave for Ranil. There's a group of people who cannot call Sajith Sir when he becomes the president. The elite, the scumbags cannot see Ranasinghe Premadasa's son becoming the president. Now this is a class battle, he said. All those switching sides are the same. It is being done to stop Premadasa's son. Ranil, AKD, Fonseca are all contesting not to win, but to defeat Sajith, said Marikar.
සමහර වලව්කාරයන්ට ප්‍රභූ පැලැන්තියට රණසිංහ ප්‍රේමදාසගේ පුතා මේ රටේ ජනාධිපති වෙන එක ඌල ගන්න බෑ වාව ගන්න බැරි තැනකට අවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ප්‍රභූ පැලැන්තිය තමන්ගේ පන්තිය රැක ගන්න නිර්ධන පන්තියේ නායකයෙක්ට ඔළුව උස්සර නොදී ඉන්න උන්ගේ අන්තිම ශේෂත බව වියදම් කරන්න ලෑස්ති වෙලා ඉන්නවා.
Sajith says those who got bar permits and switched parties are going to be punished. He said at a public rally in Bandaragama that all those permits would be cancelled after the 21st. But critics ask him if it is of any use to close the stable doors after the horse has bolted. Giniji's hints at Kalutara Rohitha. A lot of politicians who jumped around have fallen into the abyss by now. So far, only GL who landed in the SJB is okay. Some say that because of internal turmoil, Dallas, Godahiwa, Charitha, and even Patali are not made proper use of. Some say it could be due to Tiran's influence. Kalutara Rohitha, who came from the Rajapaksa camp to support Ranil, has already been sidelined, says Namal's group. Namal's advisor Iranda Ginige posted on social media a picture of Ranil's Anuradhapura stage, which he received via WhatsApp. A person is circled in it. When looked closely, it was none other than Rohitha Abe Gunawardena. He was seated in the corner of the third row of the UNP stage. A person who was held high in the SLPP has been dragged down to the earth by Ranil's sons, says Ginige. If he remained in the SLPP, he would still be the national convener. On the 21st, he would have been a keynote speaker at the Anuradhapura SLPP meeting. People would have embraced him for not abandoning Mahinda, adds Namal's advisor. But it is said that Rohitha has been given a big behind-the-scenes role to play in Ranil's campaign. That will be known in good time. So, it is pointless for Ginij to lament over lost people. It is better to keep those still with them to remain so. A decision to gag Lalkantha. Those within the NPP who are against Lalkantha are attacking him over his questionable utterances. Their leader is under pressure to give him fewer speaking chances at the rallies. Or else the leader will get shamed, they say. Another, Handanetti, has already been gagged. The above was carried in the gossip column in Irida Deshaya. The NPP is quite a formidable challenge, especially for Sajith and Ranil. Now the ex-JVPers are getting a free chance. It's a job to attack AKD. So a number of ex-JVP politicians are now on Sajith's stage. One proposed at the Bandaragama rally to elect someone who knows English, since AKD doesn't know the language. Most of the dummy candidates this time are former JVPers. All are given a contract to attack AKD. Patali, Dilith, Weerawansa too, have taken AKD seriously as their rival. But Ranil told those ex-JVPers who support him to promote the nation-building program instead. Sajith and AKD attack each other to try to come second. We shouldn't get involved. So speak only about what we did in the past 2 years. Also that we can build the country. Those who believe in it will vote for me, he said at a Flower Road meeting. By now, those who had been together in the past unleashed all-out attacks against each other on the political stage. Politics and power don't consider forever friends or foes. What is happening is ample testimony to that. This is only the beginning. That's it for today.
The Leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.